Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to show you what Xur has for its Destiny 2 loot inventory for this week on October 10th, 2025. He's in his forever home in Bazaar right beside the ramen shop. If you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can always stay in the loop every time I post a new video. Okay, we're going to go through this multivarious strange offers right now. Okay, we're in the strange gear offers. Here's the Hawkmoon hand cannon. And what you want is hammer forged rifle in your first column, alloy magazine in your second column, opening shot in your third column, smooth grip in the fourth column for the weapon. Here's the sweet business auto rifle. Here's the Trinity Ghoul combat bow. And here's the two-tailed fox rocket launcher. Okay, the two catalysts he has for this week is the Prospector Catalyst and the Colony Catalyst. Okay, here's the Farewell sidearm. And what you want is corkscrew rifle in your first column, accurate rounds in your second column, subsistence in your third column, frenzy in your fourth column, and you want it with the handling masterwork for the weapon. Okay, here's the Hung Jury SR4 scout rifle. And what you want is arrowhead break in your first column, tactical mag in your second column, rapid hit in your third column, kinetic tremors in your fourth column, and you want it with the range masterwork for the weapon. Okay, you got the breach light sidearm. This here is an S tier. I recommend picking it up if you don't have a good one. And what you want is arrowhead break in your first column, accurate rounds in your second column, demolitions in your third column, hatchling in your fourth column, and you want it with a range masterwork for the weapon. Here's the number auto rifle. And what you want is arrowhead break in your first column, extended mag in your second column, killing wind in your third column, multi-kill clip in your fourth column, and you want it with the handling masterwork for the weapon. Here's the bug out bag submachine gun. And what you want is arrowhead break in your first column, ricochet rounds in your second column, subsistence in your third column, incandescent in your fourth column, and you want it with a range masterwork for the weapon. Here's the Paladrone Adept hand cannon. And what you want is hammer forged rifle in your first column, accurate rounds in your second column, explosive payload in your third column, master of arms in your fourth column, and you want it with the range masterwork for the weapon. Here's the Edge Transient Grenade Launcher. And what you want is quick launch in your first column, spike grenades in your second column, envious assassin, that common enhanced trait version right there in your third column, and you want the bait and switch common enhanced trait one in the fourth column, and you want it with the velocity masterwork for the weapon. There's the Fallen Guillotine sword. And what you want is Hungry Edge in your first column, Balance Guard in your second column, Frenzy in your third column, Eager Edge in the fourth column, and all swords come with the Impact Masterwork for the weapon. Here's the Eyes Unveiled Linear Fusion Rifle. And what you want is arrowhead break in your first column, accelerated coils in your second column, overflow in your third column, withering gaze in your fourth column, and you want it with the charge time masterwork for the weapon. And that is what Xur has for his Destiny 2 loot inventory for this week. And as always, have an awesome day.